Hey sports fan, this is Steven Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I bring you a very special Sunday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys. In this game, you're going to see two NFL teams that really need this victory. But before I get right into it, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel so you can get all the sports videos, all the news updates, and all the weekly posts from Just My Picks from me, your main man, Stephen A. But now, let's break it down. This game is going to be big on several fronts. You know, the Saints got their first win last week against the Minnesota Vikings without Adrian Peterson. And that really played a big part because the offense for the New Orleans Saints was very stagnant. It had problems producing. After that very first drive where they produced a big touchdown on the first series, you didn't really see a lot of potent offense. And against the Minnesota Vikings defense that's young, that's inexperienced, you should have blown the doors off that team. Now, when you look at the Dallas Cowboys, they did come back against the St. Louis Rams. Again, I say the St. Louis Rams. They should have never been down to the St. Louis Rams. But Tony Romo, Dez Bryant, those boys, Jason Witten, the usual cast of characters for the Dallas Cowboys, you have to realize that this opportunity for them to win on this window is closing. Because the Cowboys are so inconsistent, each and every week they may look like a juggernaut. They may look like the worst team in the NFL. They have so many relapses, it's phenomenally sickening. Now, when you look at the Dallas Cowboys, they do have a pretty good offense, but the defense is horrendous. When you see Tony Romo turning the ball over, when you see DeMarco Murray fumbling the football, these are just some of the things they self-inflict themselves with punishment because they cannot stop turning the ball over. Now, when you're coming into this game, you have to look on the other side of the offense, and on the other side of the ball, excuse me. But with Drew Brees in this offense, you have a chance to blow the top off of any stadium in the NFL. You have to look at Drew Brees as being a field general and a guy that can get the job done. Now, when you're looking at Dallas, there's no intimidating defensive presence. The Drew Brees is licking his chops, looking at that defensive roster and saying, hey, no DeMarcus Ware, no problem. I'm going to light you up all over the field. You have to look at just him having a better tight end than the Cowboys have. You have to look at him having better weapons on the wide receiver. Dez Bryant is good, but that's about it. That's about where it stops with the Dallas Cowboys because you don't have playmakers that can just stand out there and demand a double team. You don't have too many weapons on the Dallas Cowboys that, hey, Jason Witten's good, but he's not that good anymore. And with Drew Brees, he has so many good weapons that he can force you to play a certain way. And then when you go to double team tight end Graham, he can go to a number of different wide receivers who are experienced and who have explosive power that can go out there and get the job done. Even though they don't have Mark Ingram, who is recovering from a broken hand, they're still going to have the advantage in this football game. And that's why I'm picking the New Orleans Saints to win this football game at Jerry World on Sunday night next week, because I just trust in Drew Brees and that offense a little bit more than I trust in the Dallas Cowboys offense or defense. It's going to be an exciting game. I'm looking for this game to be both teams plus 30 in this game. So it will not be a low scoring affair at all. There's no defense on one side of the ball for the Dallas Cowboys. You do have an improved defense on the New Orleans Saints with Rob Ryan and those defensive schemes. Now, comments for this, leave them below. Are you Saints fans and Cowboys fans? Leave them below in the comment section so we can debate with you each and every week here at JustMyPicks.com. Also, check me out at JustMyPicks.com each and every week for all the breaking news. Follow us on Facebook. Like our page there at JustMyPicks. Don't forget to share this video in your sports group each and every week and all the content that we have coming out. And we'll see you next week in week 5. Thank you very much.